go off video, but I have you on speaker. I'm listening. So if you guys need me, just call my name.
Okay, right on, girlfriend. All right.
What other conference call could you work out on, right?
But this sounds something like I really want to be able to go back.
No, that's awesome. I mean, like other businesses, you couldn't do that. So
I love it. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Carrie, take it away. Thanks for being here.
all right. I have a few slides just to keep me on track, so I'm going to share. Hold on. Okay, so our team, wait, let me just put it on presentation. Okay, so last year, starting off 2016, my team and my Success Partners team did an In It to Win It challenge group. And basically, it was a real strong way to get people really into their resolutions and to motivate them. So basically what the plan is for the In It to Win It challenge group is they're not putting money in for themselves, we're putting money in for them, which is even a bigger motivator for them, because if they're buying a challenge pack from us, or if they're on Shakeology HD, we're not asking them to contribute more money. We are sponsoring them. So if we have a new challenger who just purchased a challenge pack, we put in $10 for them. And if we have someone on Shakeology HD, we put in $5 for them. So last year at this time, when we did this in January last year, the winner actually walked away with $250. So that was a big incentive. And the nice thing is it's not based on their weight loss or them reaching their goals. So that it's based on participation. So it keeps everybody motivated, keeps it engaged, and keeps life going on in the challenge group as well. And it helps with accountability. So prior to the challenge group, we are going to start an event, which will be a holding place to get people excited. And we're going to start that on the 12th. We're going to open it up and start inviting to the event. So then and then the prep week will start in January. January 2nd will be our prep week. So then January 9th rolls around, which is the kickoff of the health bet. We'll be ready to get started. So for the event, we're going to just put some posts out there to gain some excitement for the event, some requirements, like a Beachbody program, following the workout schedule and the nutrition, drinking Shakeology, and they must share. In order to qualify to win, they must share their before and afters, because how many challengers do we have that we don't have the benefit of getting their before and afters? So their before and after stats are a must, and hopefully their pictures. So like I said, it's not about how much weight they lose, so nobody has to feel bad about themselves. That's not what it's about, because we know people have advantages of losing weight over other people, but they can control their participation. So it's all based on their participation, whether they win. The event is, we want to make sure it's public. As I said, we're opening it up December 12th so that we can get people in and add excitement. We're adding everyone, and we've seen on one of these calls how we can go through our Facebook page and go into all these different groups to invite. That's what we're going to do. People from our friends list, people who from past groups, people who we've talked to before and are following up with. And we want to make sure we add as much life to the event as possible. Live videos, getting people engaged, getting them excited about what's to come, and really motivating them before it even starts. So we definitely just want to encourage them to get involved. We're going to talk about what the event in the event, talk about what it is, how to join, give them all the details about what our challenge groups entail in that event, because we're anticipating that people who are in the event are pretty much new to Beachbody. And in the slides that I'll share, I can share the slides in the group. There's the In It to Win It link of what we used last year, all of our posts and everything that you guys can use and build off of, change however you want for you. And I think I said all this already. So, yep, this is who we're inviting. I did mention all this. And always something I have to get better at is if people say no, they're not interested right now, then ask them to refer someone, because there's a big opportunity there. And also we encourage them, if they join our event, to invite friends, and they can possibly get bonus points for inviting friends. So we want to encourage people to expand our network also. And then whoever invites a friend to the group, we would also friend them and build our cold market into a warm market. So here's an example of a sample invite, just something simple, low-key, no pressure, just a little bit of interest and see where it goes. Hey, how are you? Are you all set for the holidays? Can't believe the year's almost over. Hope you don't mind messaging me. Just, like you guys all know how to invite. So just basic, and then just a little breadcrumb of there'll be a chance to win cash. Last year was $250. Let me know if you're interested. That's it. And keep the conversation going with some questions. So that is pretty much, I know I kind of blew through that, but pretty much the gist is to be able to keep them motivated and now also capitalize on the health bet. So we're offering them cash, Beachbody's offering them cash. It's the beginning of the year. Everybody's doing their resolutions. It's the prime time. So that is basically our big push for the beginning of the year, starting now.
Awesome, Carrie. Thank you so much, you guys. Just like she said, like right now is the time to put in to have like that big, huge 2017 kickoff. And with the health bet, you guys starting with like 2 million. I honestly think it's going to get to 3 million because Carl's doing $5 per challenge pack. And we all know that everyone in January is like so gung-ho. And so you guys, but right now, the conversations need to be happening right now. Like the reaching out needs to be happening right now. The inviting needs to be happening right now. Because it takes people, like, just like you said, 7 to 12 touch points before they say yes. So I'm like, guys, if you want to have an awesome January, February, March, you got to put in the work now. Carrie, that's a really, really, really good idea. I love it.
And also, like, now that we're not going to be running those monthly promotions for the challenge packs, right? December's the last month of that. So that is a huge push too for us to hit big this month and get people ready for that in it to win it group.
Yep. So true. I love it. Carrie, thank you so much. Janelle, any questions from you?
I don't think I have any questions. I love this idea. Did you find that it was hard? My biggest thing with, and granted, I think that you had said that you ran it with your Success Partners team, so it was probably helpful in getting more people. Do you find that coaches are hesitant to put money into a pot? I feel like so many of my coaches are like a little bit hesitant. Like, how did you make that kind of exciting for them? That might be a dumb question. I feel like I have a hard time. A lot of my coaches are kind of like funny about it. That might be personal.
Well, no, that's fine. Well, we looked at it as we are getting commission off them monthly. That's why it's a requirement that they're either a new challenge pack customer or an HD customer. So yes, it's taking a bit of a hit on our commission, but it's an incentive that could be, it's more of an investment than a hit. Like, that's how we're trying to look at it, because if they get that strong month of Shakeology, chances are they're going to continue this Shakeology, and then that's $30 a month. So that's how we sold it to our team and ourselves.
Yeah, that's totally perfect. I thought it was I didn't realize it was for every new challenge pack. I'm like, oh my gosh, so for every customer they have it.
New challenge pack's $10. If they have Shakeology HD and they're coming in, then we say $5.
Okay, perfect. That's a little easier.
And then what I didn't say, I think too, last year we just had Facebook. We didn't have the challenge tracker app. It was harder because we always had to calculate our points, and it was tedious. We know how that is when we have even a point system. So what we're going to do this year is we're going to use the challenge tracker app and really go by they must put a workout picture and they must put a Shakeology picture every day, just like the health bet. They have to do it anyway. So really it's the same tracking for health bet. So that's a win-win too.
That's awesome.
And then we'd have to break that, because people could be very tied, because they're all posting so many pictures for the shake and the workout. So we are also going to do like other things in a group, like our motivational posts or recipe shares, and we'll have a minor point system for that to just break that potential tie with the shake and workout.
Awesome. I love this. I think it'll be really good for January, like for the start of the new year, really get that momentum going. I really like this idea. And I love that I mean, we have to obviously, but like, I love that it's starting now, like that event starts now, and like having that value added. I love events for inviting now. They make inviting so much easier because it really just gives you permission to, to message people like, hey, I saw you RSVP'd. Yes. Thanks so much. Like, what can I do? Like, so I really like the events as far as inviting.
Cool. Sorry, I know that was super fast of a presentation, but
No, that's okay.
But I felt like it was a relevant topic to now that people could benefit from.
I totally agree. Did you just do this one time last year? Did you do it like a couple of times over the year?
We did this one time last year. We usually run a point system and have a giveaway in our challenge groups, but this big thing was just the once. It was our big beginning of the year push.
Awesome.
We also did once, which I could do another call on at some point. We did like a Beachbody, like a store kind of thing. Like, what was it called? And it was like getting to know Beachbody products or something, that kind of an event. And every day we taught them something else, like our, like different fitness categories we talked about each day. We talked about the benefits of Shakeology one day. We talked about challenge groups one day, and I forget what we called it, but we did that in the spring too, and that was big. We got that from another team in our parent team, and that was good too. I could share that at some point.
I know when I first heard of Beachbody, I thought it was like for really, because I had heard of P90X, and I was like, oh, this is for people who are good at working out. Like, I was so scared of Beachbody. And Insanity, holy crap. Like, I was like, no, this is for people who know what they're doing. I can't do Beachbody.
Yeah, the name sounds like you have to be like, perfect. Like, yeah. And it's not what the mission statement is, but right? It sounds like.
No, for sure. For sure. I think that event sounds really cool too, because a lot of people do feel that way. And like, I did a vendor event a few weeks ago, and I had some people, granted, it was kind of like a weird market. It was sort of a craft fair. So I had a lot of older women walking by. So it wasn't exactly my target market anyway, but they saw my sign and they were like, oh, Beachbody. Oh gosh, I don't have a Beachbody. I was like, no, you don't need one. Come back.
No, it's true.
I can't tell you how many people think that I work at like a tanning salon when I say I work at Beachbody Corporate. They're like, oh, tanning? I'm like, no. I'm like,
that's funny.
It's so well known. What the heck?
It's so funny.
Janelle, what are you?
Dinner because my son will like eat all of it if I'm not alone. So I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm eating alone tonight.
Janelle, what are you doing for January coming for you? What are you doing?
I actually just planned my January, but we have a challenge group starting the first Monday in January. So I love this idea. We're like just finally starting to sort of plan it. So I think I'm going to incorporate this because I really like that. But as far as my January, I have a couple of coaches who are really like kind of hitting the ground running. And I have one girl who is running a What Are the Beachbody Containers group. She's doing like a one-day event to like teach people about the nutrition part of Beachbody. And she's doing a What Is She group. So like talking about some of the ingredients and stuff like that. And we're focusing a lot on kind of going back to giving things for free. We usually run like one free group a month, but we're getting into running two, because I think that free groups are a really great way to just build relationships, and that's something that my team has sort of a hard time with. And I think that they just really give permission to reach out in a really like beautiful way, because you're not expecting anything from someone. So we're kind of focusing on that, and my team is really big on like whole health. So we're talking a lot about like emotional health and physical health, and like really mending those two together. And so we're sort of making our challenge groups kind of based on that as well. So trying to do things a little bit different next year, I think.
I like that. I like that container group idea. That's cool.
I'm pumped about it. I think it'll be really cool. I'll ask her. I mean, I'm sure she'll say yes, but I'll ask her when she's done with it if I can share it, because she's like, this girl is just. She's like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm like, everything you say and everything you post is so amazing. So keep doing it. You'll get more confident. So she's really good.
That's exciting. Sorry, guys, I'm saving my voice. Man. Julie, what about you? What are you doing to start off the January health bet?
I wish I could say that I had a plan in place, but I think after tonight's call, I do.
Yeah.
I really like this idea. I don't have a lot of working coaches, though, so that's what I'm kind of thinking in my mind. It might be cool to team up with some other coaches to do this together, perhaps. So like I said, I'm definitely going to go back and take some more notes on this and sit down and develop a better game plan. Right now, I'm really excited about my current challenge group. It's probably the best group that I've ever had, in large part thanks to one of the other Carries in our group who shared this participation challenge with me, like daily posts, and they are just taking it and running with it, and it's been so fun. Last night I was struggling with wanting to get my workout in and like really convincing myself I would double up today instead, which clearly wasn't going to happen. So I went live for my entire workout in the challenge group last night, and they were all in there cheering me on and posting comments and jumping in and doing moves and things like that. It was so fun. So we're having a really, really great group right now. And I think that they would be really great examples for a challenge like what was described tonight in January, and kind of like lead new people really well in that. So I think I'm going to jump on board this bet somehow and figure that out.
It's great to partner up with another team, because then it makes the bank bigger,
Exactly.
more motivating,
Exactly.
and more exciting.
I know recently for me, I've been really trying to nail down branding and working hard on that. It's taken a few tries, but I think I finally got it finalized today. I have my logo finalized, and I have a new cover photo up on my like page, and I am completely in love with them. You guys have to head over and check it out. Let me know what you think. But I feel like that's giving me a little bit more direction in terms of like what I should be posting about, just figuring myself out, what I want to be posting about. I know that I don't want to just be all about health and fitness or other things that are a part of my life as well too, like my complete and utter love of wine. And I want to share that, and that'll attract more people who are like-minded as well too, because I don't know, I just little things like that, traveling and whatnot. And so I'm excited about getting a better handle on my brand. I'm sweating.
That's awesome. I like to have those things in place, make you feel like you're so much more like secure in your message.
Mm-hmm.
I almost did a call on branding tonight, and then I was like, no, let's do this.
Well, then I'd love your feedback. So definitely let me know what you think. I'll post the link and you can tell me. Actually, I'll just type it here, because I'll forget to do that later.
I love that. I think that looks great. I love the color scheme too, like the gold. It just looks very like bold, and that looks awesome.
It's funny where inspiration strikes because I've been doing Jesse Reagan's training. Well, I signed up for it. I wasn't actually doing much with it because I didn't have time, but I got as far as doing like the branding quiz, and it was recommended that you do it twice to see, and I got different results both times. And I went with the other option first, and then recently was like, you know what? I just got my phone upgraded and was getting a phone cover for it. And I'm like, well, what do I want? Do I want the glitzy, glamoury one, or do I want the black and gold that looks subtle but sophisticated and elegant? And I'm like, my passport cover is black and gold. My luggage tags are black and gold. I kind of see a pattern here. And that sparked it for me. I'm like, that's
It looks great. It looks great. I was going to ask if anyone was doing the Jesse Reagan training. I think I'm like to module 3, but did you do the interview that prompts you to know what like ideas to post and things of your story?
I did like module 1 a couple of months ago, and then I just was slammed. This is actually probably the first sort of week that I've had a chance to jump in and start looking at any training again. So I'm going to restart it. But over the last couple of months, I had been working on like logo and stuff like that anyway. So literally just got that cover photo finalized this afternoon. So I'm going to jump back in and start it over again.
You guys, I swear, like, I just need to go to bed. My goodness.
Yeah, you don't seem well at all.
No. I'm like, oh my heavens, what the heck? You guys, anything else? I'm going to let you guys go early. If there's anything else you guys want to say. Julianne, your page looks awesome. Oh my heavens, it looks so good. Love it. Carrie, that was great. Super great.
Janelle, you just asked where the training is. He might have a new one opening up. I think it's starting in January because he only does it a couple of times a year, I think. And I signed up for the summer one, and then I think it closes. So if I can find that, I saw him posting about something recently. I don't know if it's closed or reopened again, but if I can find that, I'll tag you on it.
You guys, I've heard amazing things about that training. They're like, if you do it, like Julie, I hear it's like super time consuming and just very in depth, but they're like, if you do it, you will like learn how to like attract those people, and you attract your avatar. You're not attracting these people who are, you're like, there is no way they're interested in a beach body, you know? Like they're like, you attract your avatar. So I've heard it from hundreds and hundreds of coaches. So give that a check out for sure. Okay, you guys, I'm seriously so mad that I can only say I've only been sick once since I started reading Shakeology. It was so funny. Everyone in the office has been laughing at me so hard because literally for months now, I'm just like, you guys, I'm like, my hair grows like crazy. My nails grow like crazy. I'm like, and I have not been sick. And I like, whoa, I got knocked down. But I know it wasn't as bad as it should have been. So, yes. So, all right, you guys, have an awesome night. I will see you guys next week. You guys are amazing. Carrie, thank you very much. Super great ideas. Very beneficial. Okay, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Feel better.
Thank you.